Hey there, everybody. My name is Mr. Chow. I'm a high school AP teacher, and I've decided to put together this video to go over some important changes to the 2021 AP exam this year, as well as give you step-by-step instructions for installing the 2021 AP Test app that you'll need if you're taking the digital test this year. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope this information is helpful. All right, let's go. So I've taken the past few hours to do some extensive research on some major changes, and I found 5 new changes that you should be aware of going into this year's 2021 AP exams. All right, if you ever want to skip ahead to those different changes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put timestamps on this video so you can see exactly where everything is, and you can fast forward if you need to. All right, number 1. There's multiple testing dates. Now, this is totally new for the 2021 exam because in the past, everyone would take it on a certain day at a certain time, regardless of where you are in the nation. Now, that being said, this year, as you can see, it may be a little confusing, but there's 3 different administrations. Now, just to be clear, students do not get to pick which administration they want to choose. Instead, schools will go ahead and make that decision for you. So please double check with your school and to figure out when your test date is. For our school, as confusing as it may be, our school site has done a great job at deciding our AP schedule, and actually we're using all 3. Some exams are not available for all 3 administrations. Some are only available for administration 1. But what our school has done, and as I'll show you here, is they've kind of told every single AP class when their AP exam will be and whether or not it's going to be in person or school. As I said earlier, some AP exams can only be offered in person, and usually those are the languages. All right, so you see like or art, so you see like French, Spanish, Chinese for our school, but other schools can offer Latin and some other AP exams. So once again, if you go to another school, please double check with your school site to see when your AP exam is going to be. But as you can see, all these dates range from May 10th, our first AP exam, to our very last one being June 9th. And that's after we get out of school. So definitely plan for that and definitely check with your school site, okay? Since I'm an AP biology teacher, our AP biology students will be taking their AP test on May 27th, that's a Thursday, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time Central, all right? Pacific time. And that's gonna be the digital at-home administration number 2, as you can see here on the website. Right. So that being said, that is what has been decided for our school. As you can see on the website, it says 12 p.m., but that's Eastern time. So AP exams happen at the same time for any student, regardless of where you live in the United States. So Eastern time is 3 hours ahead. So that's why they're going to be taking theirs at 12 p.m. And then ours is going to be at 9 a.m. So at the same time, every student is going to be taking it to prevent cheating or anything like that. The second change is that the formats are going to be a little bit different. Now, as you can see here, link number 2. So previously, if you want information on the first one, it's going to be link number 1. But for link number 2 in the description below, and I've organized everything for you, you can take a look at the specific format that your AP exam will be offered this year. Now, these formats are going to be different than the 2020 format. So please double check your AP exam. Now for ours, for AP Biology, I just want to quickly zoom in here. And once again, link number 2 below if you want to take a look at your other exams. But for AP Biology, as you can see, the AP Biology exam will be offered on paper for exam number 1 and or digital, which we're going to take for exam 2 or 3. Here's some important things to note. Number 1, you're going to need a calculator. Usually some online softwares offer us a calculator, but this one will not. So please make sure you prepare your calculator for your AP exam. The next thing is, obviously, since it's digital and it's at home, it's going to be typed. So everything will be typed out, and you will not need to write or upload or take a picture of anything else like we did last year on the 2020 exam. One thing that's really important here to know as well, it tells you that you will not be asked to draw or graph anything. That being said, do I anticipate there being a graph on the AP exam? Yes. But they're going to most likely have you analyze it or interpret the graph and then write down a response, okay? Number 3, please double check all the specifics on your AP exam. So double check the number of questions as well as the types of questions. And this is going to be link number 3 below. And if you click on that, you can find your AP exam and you can find the specifics on your AP test. All right, so as you can see, here's what the website looks like. If you click on link number 3 below, as you can see, I'm going to go to the sciences because we're AP biology for my students. As you can see, this web page will pop up for AP biology. If you click right there on the exam and you scroll down, the exam format will be shown. Now, it is a 3-hour exam, but you have to know because they ask you to log on 30 minutes early and they give you a 20-minute break, this can be up to a 4-hour exam. So please be ready to sit down for 4 hours and be ready to take that exam. As you can see, there's 2 sections. The first section is 90 minutes, and that's going to be 60 questions, multiple choice. That's 50% of your grade. The second section, after the 20-minute break, is going to be another 90 minutes where they're going to have you take 6 FRQs. We'll talk more about this in class, but as you can see, there's 2 longer FRQs and 4 shorter FRQs. And we'll talk about what that means and these different types of questions that they can ask. All right. Next, number 4, the 4th change. So there's a new app that apparently every single student needs to install on their laptop before taking the digital administration. Once again, if this applies to you, link number 4 below can give you more information on that. But from what I've been able to see, the main purposes that they're doing this app is really twofold. Number 1, to help you get used to the exam day experience. Every bit of research shows that if you know what to expect, you're going to do better. So not only do they have you, log in early and all this stuff, but they give you a practice test that is exactly what the exam is going to be like and resources on this app. So I'll talk more about this in a moment on how to install it and everything else. And then for B, it's really for exam security, if you really think about why they're going to do this app this year. So on the website below, once again, link number 4, it talks about a few things. And here's what you should know going in. So it says that digital exams administered at home or in school. So what does that mean, digital exam administered in school? Well, some school sites, not ours, but some school sites will be doing a digital exam in person at the school site. Okay, but that's not our school. But once again, whether or not you're doing a digital exam at home or at school, all this information applies. Okay, so once again, we're doing ours at home. So number 1, not all students will be able to return and go back and move back and forth between unanswered questions. And this is a little tricky because usually if you take the AP exam in person on paper, yeah, you can go back and forth and do all that. But once you click your answer, you're going to have to move forward and keep going. So keep that in mind. As I said earlier, all the AP exams will be offered on a synchronous schedule, which means that they all happen at the same time. So whether or not you're East Coast or West Coast, that's going to happen, or in the middle. Not all questions can be answered with internet searches. So they have a locked browser. The moment you click on to take on your AP exam, you can't navigate between Google and all this other stuff, or even your notes, because it's going to go ahead and lock your browser. So you cannot do anything but take the AP exam on your laptop. So keep that in mind. There's also some security features that have been put in place. There's plagiarism detection software and all this other stuff on the app. So just be careful on all that and just be informed that all this is going to happen. Now, if you violate any of these rules, then obviously they have permission to cancel your score and other consequences, etc. All right. Number 5, we're almost done. So number 5, get used to the digital test format. And I really like this website that I found. So link number 5 in the description below if you're interested in finding out more information here. But as you can see, they've kind of laid out what everything's going to be like. So as you can see, here's an example of a multiple choice question. The timer is going to be on top. It's nice and big, so you know how much time you have. It's going to keep ticking down. Now you can hide the timer. However, from what I've seen, once you hit the 5-minute mark, I believe it's a 5-minute mark, it's going to pop up automatically and it's going to be in red. So you can see, wow, I've only got 5 minutes left. But what I love about this website down here, link number 5, is you can see kind of how it's going to look. As you can see, this is a multiple choice question, and it'll tell you like the number of questions that you have, and it'll give you some other information up here as well. The break, let's talk about this. There's going to be a 20-minute break at the conclusion of section 1. So after multiple choice, there's going to be a 20-minute break, and immediately a 20-minute timer will pop up. At that timer, you can walk around, you can stretch, you can use the restroom, you can go get a drink of water or anything like that. But the moment that 20-minute timer finishes, section 2 will begin. So please be ready to go the moment you that timer counts down. You can't exit the app during that time, and you can't change devices or anything like that. So just make sure you are aware of that. And they've even said you cannot communicate with anyone outside of yourself. Okay. Next, I really like this. Here's an example of an FRQ answer. Very similarly to what it would have been like if we took it in person. However, you're going to type it. As you can see here, there's multiple parts usually per question. So if you're doing this, you're going to type it all here. And I would type in A and then your answer, B and then your answer, C and then your answer. So it's going to be in one big blurb. Okay. And we'll do some more practice like this in class. Thank you so much for watching this video. And I truly hope that this has been helpful for your understanding of what's expected. For more life lessons in the content, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, or click on that like button to really help out our channel. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor making this content for you. And I wish you the very best on your AP exam when you take it. All right. See you next time.